Friends, Evangelist Anita Fuentes here with an Open Your Eyes People quick news update. And you know, this really is an update because we reported just as many across the web and on mainstream and alternative media that the North Korean missile that was test fired from North Korea, which was an anti-ship ballistic missile that flew about 25 miles in 15 minutes. Well, we got reports that it failed from South Korea, but now we're getting new reports coming in from Tal Inbar. Tal Inbar, which is the head of the Fisher Institute for Air and Space Strategic Studies. He said and notes that in 15 minutes, a missile can still reach its final stage and provide useful data, possibly progressing North Korea's ballistic missile program. Jeffrey Lewis, the founding publisher of Arms Control Week, also tweeted, actually it's Arms Control Wonk, excuse me, tweeted that the missile may have been an anti-ship missile. The North Koreans recently released statements and a propaganda video threatening to sink the USS Carl Vinson. So the point is that South Korea may have jumped the gun on this one. We know, and we've reported it to you all. Many of you all are aware that in light of failed tests last week on their big celebration day called Day of the Sun, they had a launch failure on their missile tests. This time, it wasn't failed or did not fail upon launch. It actually went as far as 25 miles, stood up for about 15 minutes. Some are even saying that North Korea themselves may have detonated on their own, caused it to, be done, explode or what have you, because they got what they were looking for in that time frame. So, again, we've given you reports that they have had very successful missile launches, and it's been reported, not just here at Open Your Eyes People, but from all over. So just again, I urge you, or urge all of us, not to underestimate North Korea, especially at this point with the continued rhetoric that comes from the nations, which include the regime of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, the U.S. Rex Tillerson, we're actually working on a broadcast right now. Rex Tillerson stating that we may need to use military force. We should towards North Korea when he was at the United Nations today. So along with that, though, they're hoping for a diplomatic resolution. And that's what we all need to hope and pray for, because we don't want another Korean War. The first Korean War brought a lot of nations involved. I'll have to say it looks pretty much like the same nations that are getting involved right now, which include Russia, which at the time was Soviet Union, China, Japan, South Korea. Anyway, pray, folks. We're living in the last days. The day of the Lord is at hand. Give your life to Christ. Please call on the name of Jesus, and you shall be saved. These are distress of nations with perplexity. Jesus promised will happen in the last days. Get on the ark. Get on the boat. The day of the Lord is at hand. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook. God bless you. Be in peace. God is with you. And Jesus Christ is Lord.